Welcome to Retrobot, the YouTube channel where we feed a friendly space robot a diet of pure nostalgia. I'm Clay, and this is our final video in our whole series of videos all about Final Faction, the exclusive line of action figures that's been developed for Dollar Tree. So we've been going through all these characters, all the accessory packs. We are ending the whole series with the last accessory pack, which is this one right here, the weapons pack for the Synthoids. So what these are is these are extra attachments and arms to use with the Synthoid characters that you get for Final Faction. Now, that's what I reviewed last time. They're these guys. So you get the Kharn Synthoids. These are alien techno-organic guys that will fight with your Final Faction dudes, and this is extra stuff to put on top of them. So of course you have the packaging here, and it looks great. I love the design. And then you turn it around, and it actually lets you know what it is that these little upgrades do. So we've got the battle arms, and I'm going to move this guy out of the way so that we can pull him forward, and you can see what are called the battle arms. Now these are actually kind of shoulder cannons, and they plug into the back of the figure right here, just like this. And they look great. I really love the way that they look. It kind of reminds me of something from War of the Worlds. And yeah, you can imagine these going beep, 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 or pew 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 if that's what you prefer. They, according to the packaging, they are energy-based shoulder-mounted cannons that increase the Synthoid long-range attack capabilities, auto-targets biological enemies, high accuracy, high damage. So what that says to me is that this guy doesn't even have to be paying attention for his cannons to lock in on you and melt you as the filthy human scum that you are. And so, you know, that's important to have, and it just plugs into the back of him. But that's of course not all that we get. We also get the trap arm, which, so if you look at the base Synthoid, it actually has a blade arm and then a regular creature arm. Well, what they've included with this upgrade kit is a creature arm. So you can have a Synthoid that just has two creature arms, or you could put a different arm on this side and have a creature arm on this side. This is called the trap arm. It gives the Synthoid additional dexterity, increasing the ability to grab and hold enemies. You know, it's another arm. But, you know, I like it. I'm glad. So it's a really interesting choice to package the Synthoids normally without two regular creature arms and then have a second creature arm as an upgrade. But I'm digging it. I think it's pretty cool, and I like the design of the arm. Yeah, I like the designs of these whole things. I love the way that they've merged both the organic-looking bits with the technological-looking bits. It really works well, and it fits into the guy. You know, it's pretty awesome. So we have that, and then the last thing that we get is the needle arm. And so you look at that, and that thing just looks awful. You know what? I don't want to read the description because I'm sure it's going to horrify me. I mean, the last time that I read a description on the back of one of these packages, I discovered that it was essentially a gun that shot jellyfish at people. I don't want to know that, but nonetheless, I'm going to read it. Here we go. This is the needle arm. It is a close-range combat attachment. Gives the Synthoid the ability to inject nerve toxins into enemies. Well, isn't that great? You know, as if this thing wasn't threatening enough with its blade arm and the potential for shoulder cannons and the fact that it's got a Star Trek deflector dish in its stomach. Now it can also inject you with nerve toxin. You know what? I'm just gonna call foul I don't think it's a fair fight anymore. That's it. It's not a fair fight. You guys, you go back to the moon. You know what? You are banished from the moon, and you just need to go attack Mars. Okay? Mars is ripe for conquest. It's all yours, pal. Just you go to Mars. But because I do not want to get injected with that thing and then get shot in the head with a jellyfish or have something vomit acid on me. I mean, the Kharn are terrible, terrible creatures. I mean, somebody should kind of create some kind of a response, some kind of a team of highly trained special missions force. Maybe some kind of a faction of these characters. The final faction that we would need. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, that's about as best as I could do with that. So yeah, this is the weapons pack. The Synthoid weapons pack. Now, once again, this is specific for the Synthoids. If you have a bunch of brutes, then it's going to be very difficult to make these do anything with your brutes unless you're planning on cutting and carving and drilling and stuff like that, which you can without really having to lose a lot of sleep, because you know what? You get a brute and it's a buck. If you want to drill him and make it so that the arms fit, then go to it. In fact, that kind of seems like it has to happen. And if I have a criticism of this whole line, it's only that these things aren't more universal. I would love it if they had a universal peg diameter that would allow you to take the attachments and the upgrades from all these weapons packs, and even if they're intended for the Synthoids, if they could also fit on the brutes or even on the ACRM. I mean, you know, seeing a part Synthoid ACRM, I mean, that's like good stuff. That needs to happen. So, you know, that's the kind of stuff. And I guess they didn't design it in, but because it's not expensive, if you want to kit bash and make that stuff happen, then you have that capability, and that's one of the many things that I love about this whole series, because the arm fell off and now I don't have to worry about having neurotoxin injected into me. So, you know, that's good. So yeah. If you're at all curious about Final Faction, it is worth it to go into a Dollar Tree and get yourself some Final Faction toys. You won't regret it. It's fun. It's cheap. Get them for a young person in your life that needs some good cheap toys that are just fun to play with, because that's what these are. It gets a huge recommend from me. And by the way, if you like this video, See the segue there? It wasn't really a segue at all. I just jumped right into it. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Maybe subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell so that you know when we're doing more of these Short Circuits videos. And also so that you'll know about our live streams that we do pretty much every Friday night at 8 o'clock Eastern United States time in the PM. Join us. Join us. It's a lot of fun. We will toast you. We have a great community. It's kind of a party atmosphere. You'll have a great time. That being said, Final Faction Synthoid pack, Synthoid upgrade pack, and really Final Faction as a whole. Yeah, I can't say it enough. It's awesome. Check it out. Keep your eyes open for the next series of toys. Keep your eyes open for the next episode of the cartoon. It's really cool. And, you know, in the cartoon, they talk a lot about earning that cookie. Well, I have just done like a month's worth of Short Circuits videos. I feel like I have earned this cookie. This is Clay telling you to keep it Retrobot. Yeah. And you know what? I don't even have to say anything else. because I'm just eating this cookie, which I earned. My cookie. What does a cookie have to do with Retrobot? I don't know. It's a good cookie, though. Yeah. Peanut butter with Reese's Pieces in it. I mean, that's delicious.